today, Brooklyn, we are doing a fast food draft.
Yes, we are.
We have our top 5 picked out. Hopefully we don't have the same.
I don't think we will. With discussing beforehand, I don't think we will have the same.
And just to give you some background, we are doing fast food from like everywhere. So it's not just like Indiana, like close by us.
In the US.
So like wherever you've ate is acceptable. Okay.
Or haven't ate.
True. I mean, okay.
Are you going number 1 or am I going number 1?
I'll start with number 1. Okay. So to give you background on this one, it is from my hometown, Wisconsin. It's probably one of the best places. I love it. Okay, so number 1 is Taco John's. It's like a Taco Bell almost, but better, I think.
Like Taco Bell and Jimmy John's, or not
Jimmy John's.
Papa John's had a baby. That's what I think of.
No.
Like pizza tacos.
It's definitely not pizza and tacos. It's like Taco Bell, but it's more, the menu is a little bit smaller. And like they have these like hash brown things. Like they're called, what are they? Potato Lays, I think. They're so good. So good. But that's my number 1, Taco John's.
My number 1, because I'm basic. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. I could eat it probably every single day. I don't think I ever get worn out on Chick-fil-A.
I do. I'm not like a big Chick-fil-A fan. Like people are like, "Oh my gosh, I love Chick-fil-A." Like I'm die hard for it, but I'm like, I'm not. I could live without it.
I just don't think it ever gets old for me. I can see why people think it gets old, but I don't think it does.
I like the sweet flavor with like the
Chick-fil-A
chicken.
sauce.
I know, that's my favorite thing though.
I love Chick-fil-A sauce.
I will buy a bottle of it from the store.
Oh, we have some in my house right now.
I know, ours expired, so we have to.
Oh, I used
get a
to
new one.
Also really like Polynesian sauce, but then
Never
I moved to
tried it.
Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A sauce is superior.
Yeah. Okay, so number 1 for me is Taco John's.
Number 1 for me, Chick-fil-A.
Okay, so on to number 2. Mine is, it's fairly new in like our area. It is called Chicken Salad Chick. It is so good. I never thought I would be a chicken salad chick person or a chicken salad person in general, but I ended up loving it. So it's got to be my number 2.
Okay, my number 2. I've had it a lot more this past year than I have like ever before, but I think it's just because I really like their milkshakes and tater tots, and that will be Sonic.
Okay, I had that on there as like another option. I was like,
I love Sonic. And
I
they're
do
like
like
happy hour. Perfect.
I like Sonic after football games.
What do you get from Sonic?
Depends on the day, honestly.
I get their Oreo cheesecake milkshake.
I like the cookie dough.
Like, yeah,
whatever. But I feel like Sonic's one of those places I can just go and I'll just get whatever. Like I don't have like a set.
And like I don't even know if it's like the food itself that's like better, but like the environment.
Yeah,
like,
I like
parking, pulling into the spot and parking.
Yeah.
And ordering.
Yeah.
And I mean, whenever I stay there, I sit there for like 45 minutes at least.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're with people, it's a lot. It's a lot nicer. Okay. So my 1 is Taco John's and my number 2 is Chicken Salad Chick.
Chick-fil-A and Sonic.
Okay. So now on to number 3. Mine has gotta be Whataburger. I tried Whataburger for the first time in Alabama, and it was so good. It was so good. I thought it was really good.
I've never had it, so
it was good.
Can't really say anything
but
about it.
I want to try In-N-Out. That's my one place.
Yeah,
I want to try.
me too. I put that on my list, but I don't know if I can count it because I've never been.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Just because of how popular people say it is and how good people say it is, I don't think I can.
I've heard like mixed. Like I've heard like either some people say, "Oh my gosh, it's really good," or it's just like, "Oh, it's just like an average burger place."
Yeah,
or
I
like
don't know.
a little above average. So, mine's gotta be Whataburger for number 3.
Number 3, Freddy's. I love their shoestring fries, and I like the flat steak burgers.
I like those burgers too, but I don't like how like they put the pickles on there. I like pickles on my burgers, but they have like the long pickles, and I don't like it. I
Wait,
don't like it.
do you think they taste different?
I
Because
think
they're cut
so.
longer?
Not like they taste different. I don't know. I just don't like it.
Different vibes in your mouth.
Yeah.
Vibes.
It's like I'm like
I don't know why I said
like my
vibes.
teeth are like cutting through like the pickle. I don't like it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Because usually when you have it on a sandwich, like the pickle's soggy, so you just kind of like
I guess.
swallow it.
I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like the long ones.
Oh, and Freddy's sauce, fry sauce.
Oh, it is really good.
That's
really good.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so my number 3 was Whataburger.
Number 3 for me was Freddy's.
Okay. So my number 4 has to be, I gotta throw another chicken place in there. It's gotta be Zaxby's. I like their chicken. I like how it's like breaded with like, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like their
I've only been to
seasoning.
Zaxby's one time.
Their seasoning on their chicken tenders are so good. I think it's so good. And on their fries, so good. And their Zaxby's sauce.
Yeah, they do
I
have
like their
good
Zaxby's
Zaxby's sauce. That is true.
That's like a go-to for like, say I have softball or something. And we're coming back from a tournament. That's something I would get a lot. So that's my number 4, Zaxby's.
Okay, my number 4, cheese curds, Culver's. Go with Culver's.
Yeah.
I like Culver's. I don't have it very often. I have it maybe like 3 times a year.
I just get tired of it. My mom likes it a lot.
I think it's good though, but
It
I don't
is.
eat it that often, so that's why I'm not like burnt out on it.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, so my number 4 has got to be Zaxby's.
My number 4 was Culver's.
Yeah. Okay, so now on to our last draft pick, which I'm surprised we haven't had any similar ones.
I know.
I mean, we have similar ones, but not like same ones. Okay, so my number 5 has to be Shake Shack.
I've never been.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh my god. There's also like chicken options, which I don't like the chicken as much because it made me sick, but their burgers are good. And I tried it for the first time in Tennessee. It was so good. So good. But yeah, so that's gotta be my number 5, Shake Shack.
My number 5. Okay. I'm going to go with another chicken place. Raising Cane's.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Raising Cane's. That makes me
And I've
mad.
only had it one time, but I still think it was pretty good.
I love Raising Cane's. It was like my core memory with like our high school softball team. We all went there. It was like maybe like 11 o'clock at night. And it was so fun. We were like, can we please go? Can we please go? And they're like, fine. So we had like all got on the minibus and we like went over there. It was fun. It was so good. Their bread. Oh my god, it's so good. I can't.
My number 5 pick was Raising Cane's.
My number 5 pick was Shake Shack.
I think we should do some special shout outs.
I think Taco Bell is just a classic.
Yeah.
That has to have a
McDonald's
shout
too.
out. I hate McDonald's. I'm not putting that on my list ever.
Oh.
I would never put that on my list.
It's not bad. I think every now and then I like a good salty fry from there.
Well, yeah, the fries. I like the fries, caramel frappe, and a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. That's about it.
I like their hash browns too.
I have like that sensation of like I'm gonna throw up every time I have their hash browns.
Another one, we kind of mentioned it, but In-N-Out, it's so
In-N-Out.
popular
Yeah,
that it just deserves to be somewhere.
yeah, I have to agree.
That's all we've got, at least.
Yeah,
Maybe we're just uncultured.
probably.
But
Those are pretty much
I think
basic.
these lists are pretty good, though.
They are pretty good, yeah.
I think our lists were pretty good.
I agree. So let's go through back what our list
I don't
was.
remember the order.
So number 1 for me was Taco John's. Number 2, Chicken Salad Chick. 3, Whataburger. 4, Zaxby's. And 5, Shake Shack.
Number 1 for me was Chick-fil-A. Number 2 was Sonic. 3 was Freddy's. 4 was Culver's. And number 5 was Raising Cane's.
All right, well,
Thanks.
thanks for
Hopefully
watching.
we'll be back soon with a different draft.